Greetings and gratitude. My name is Dr. Crystal Michelle Omni, and I am your tour guide on this magnificent adventure. I am deciding to do this week's lecturette as a real-time video. Now, it's real time for you this semester because it's spring 2026, but when future classes watch this, it will not be real time. But it's important for me to do this today. In the beginning of this class, you had a chance to get a whole overview. You learned about the Omni process, you learned about your elder in residence, you learned about the responsibility to identify an elder in your life. You heard about the different books that we're going to be reading and the various PDFs. But you also got introduced to the first step of the Omni process, which is, how did I get here? I explained it to you in the assignment that this is really a two-part question. And when you were introduced to Dr. Janet and Miss Gloria, you could hear more about the two parts. But to refresh your memory and to prepare you into this week's lecture, I want to ground it in real time, real world. This is me. So the I is really about identity. Who is showing up for this class? Who is showing up for this particular assignment? And we wear various hats. We have various identities. Like in this moment, I am your tour guide. I am a professor, but also I am a mom. I am a wife. You can hear the pitter patter over here. Let me show you. Hold on, let me turn this around so you can see. The little pitter patter of this old man right here who is 16. He'll be 17. His name is Papa. And you see his brother over here. We call him Fat. And he will also be 17 this year. Hey, Fats, you gonna get in the video? He's blind. He can't hear. So he probably doesn't even know that I'm sitting on the steps right now. The I is about identity. The here, it could be a physical location. So I'm here on my stairs in my home in Lake Forest, Illinois. I could look at here as in emotional here. In this moment, I'm excited. Tomorrow, I may not be. I'll explain that to you here pretty soon. So here could be a multitude of heres. It could be psychological, it could be emotional, it could be social, it could be geographical. Just understanding that you're here is not always you're here. Does that make sense? I might be sitting here physically, but emotionally I'm somewhere else. As you're watching all these videos and you're going through this course, you are here as a student. But I know you are more than just a student. So I want to tell you about me. I am an open book, so this comes as no surprise, especially if you've watched any of my TED Talks. But the reason why I'm doing it this time and this way for this lecturette is because last semester, during one of the student evaluations, which I watch and I read every single one of them, so give me all your feed forward is what I call it. But one of the students said that they really appreciated the video. And it was a video of me walking, but I did it in hyperlapse. So you saw my feet going really quick. You saw the trees and everything, and then bam, I was there. And one of the things that they valued about it was it gave them a chance to really understand the concept around eco-mindfulness. And they got to meet me. This is an asynchronous course. So sometimes it is a huge distance between the student and the professor, and I just don't operate that way. I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. And I want this truly to be an immersive and interactive and very emotional journey because we are exploring self. We're exploring surroundings. We're engaging in a process that I have put my name on. So I feel like you need to know me. And in knowing me, you'll see that I'm going to keep it real because I just saw some crust pop up on the side of my mouth. So forgive me if you see crust. Let me check. Hold on. Nope, nothing up there. We're good. So anyway, let me tell you in this first video about Omni Process Step 1. How did I get here? The I that I am approaching this video with is I am a daughter. I am recording this video on the eve of my mama's 10th anniversary of being my ancestor. So on March 31st of 2016 at 10:20 a.m., I watched my mama take her last breath. So when I engage in breath work with students and friends and family and just random people and at conferences, this is real. It is an extension of what I witnessed, because not everybody can say that they've watched someone's last breath, and especially the same person who gave you your first. So I approach today's video as the daughter of a woman who had a 26-year victory over cancer. 4 different rounds in that fight, from breast cancer twice to lymphoma to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And in that space of fighting and winning and fighting again and winning some more, I watched my mama, and I watched her live with joy. So when I teach this other class called Black Women's Health and Joy, it's real. This is my life. That Black women are disproportionately impacted by certain chronic diseases, and cancer is one of them. We are 42% more likely to die from cancer. Those statistics are out there. They're validated by the American Cancer Society and other organizations that do this work statistically. But what they're not reporting is still having joy, even though you're faced with something that seemingly should steal your joy. So the joy that I have and I bring into all of my classes is about nature. Nature engagement, being with the trees, hence the name of the class, Sitting with Trees. Understanding that when I engage with Mother Earth in this way, I'm also tapping into my other realm, both ancestral realm, but also the living realm of my dad. My dad is still here, but in 2020, actually, was it 20? Yeah, 2020, December 2020, he almost lost his life to COVID. And if that would have been the case in 2020, I would have been an orphan. And this is one of the stories that you hear when you listen to Gloria tell her story of her eye at 65 years old is that of an orphan. Her dad is no longer on this earthly plane, and neither is her mom. So I ground that conversation that this I today, even though it's the eve of her 10th year as my ancestor, I still have joy. I have joy because I have breath. And when we get ready to go into video number 2, we are going to start with breath work. And then we're going to go into eco-mindfulness. The here is Lake Forest, Illinois. I did not want to be here initially, but I am here because of a series of events unfolded, and I decided that I was going to join my husband. I had several job rejections, and y'all, when I say several, I mean 40 plus at the time. Job rejections, fellowship rejections, grant rejections. No. 2025 was my season of no. But 2026 and beyond is about a season of yes, and not just yes, parallel yeses. And this video, this testimony, this experience that I'm about to take you on is a parallel yes. From my front door in Lake Forest, Illinois, to 30 minutes later, you're going to see something absolutely beautiful in a 30-minute walk. So when I ask you to go outside and engage with Mother Earth, I'm doing it too. I'm doing it here. I'm doing it now. And I'm bringing you on the journey with me. So, are you ready to go on this adventure? If so, I want 3 things from you, please. Thing number 1, I need a high five. So put your hand up on the screen. High five. Thing number 2 is a hug. But not a hug for me, a hug for yourself. Wrap your arms or an arm around you and give yourself some love. You made it. You made it to today when so many other people did not. It's so trippy to think that 10 years ago today was the last time that I saw my mama alive. You have your breath. You have another day, another chance, another opportunity. That's joy. That's promise. The third thing, put 1 finger in the air. This stands for hope. And not only do I just do it for fun, like, yay, 1 finger in the air for hope. It's tattooed on my arm. You can't see it underneath the table, underneath the bracelets, but my turtles all have, here, let me do it for real. Hold on. So you can see it. There it is. O-N-E. And inside of the turtle, it's slow hope. That every move we make, it may be a slow move, but it's a lot of hope in that movement. You signed up for this class for a reason. You are enrolled in this opportunity for a reason. This is more than just a course. This is an adventure. This is an exploration of self and surroundings. And I can't tell y'all enough how grateful I am that you chose me and you chose this class. So let's get ready for the adventure.